Hello, and welcome back to Unpopular Opinions, the series where I take your unpopular opinions and I give my thoughts on them and obviously give them a place to kind of, have people talking. So, before I even start the video, go down in the comments, guys, if you ever find something that I talk about interesting and give your thoughts on it down below. Anyway, so the first comment here is from Neum H. Bloxburg is overrated, and first of all, I feel very, very, just not in the right position to be making, I can't be someone who says it's overrated or not. First of all, I'm not the target audience, and I'm not the kind of person who enjoys this type of game at all anyway, so I can't really be considered someone to really give a fair, unbiased assessment of the game and whether or not it's overrated. But if I had to give my honest opinion, I guess it's not really that overrated. I mean, I've played it maybe like 2 minutes, just to see what it was like, and it wasn't that horrible. It's just not something I'm really into personally, and I feel like that might be the case with you too, and why you're saying it's overrated. But it seems like a well-developed game, so I can't really call it overrated. Moving on to the next comment though from Foxu. I highly prefer new Roblox over old Roblox, and this is not something I see being said a lot, but if I had to give my own honest thoughts, I personally kind of disagree with this. I feel like old Roblox was kind of better in certain regards, but there are some cool new things on Roblox as well. I feel like the whole sentiment of old Roblox being better than new Roblox is mostly due to the fact that a lot of the new updates, a lot of people just really aren't into it and aren't digging, but they like a lot of the older stuff. But again, there's a lot of things new on Roblox that are alright, and a lot of new things on Roblox that are horrible, the same way that there were a lot of good things on old Roblox, but a lot of not so good things on old Roblox as well. So, honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's really either or. I personally feel as though old Roblox is kind of better than new Roblox in a term of, fun standpoint, but if we're talking like improvements and graphics or whatever, I guess new Roblox is better in that regard, but in stuff that matters to me, like fun, it's definitely old Roblox for me. But moving on to what Moltons said, Roblox is worthless unless you make money out of it, mostly referring to developers and, people like that. And to a degree, I actually have to agree with you here. First of all, Roblox, or not Roblox, but Robux in general, like, if you're not really, making money, developer exchange or anything, or trading your way up, which I guess, again, is also not really, you cannot get real money from it unless you just go to the black market, which isn't really allowed. So, in a way, trading also is kind of useless when you think about it. Unless you're going to break the rules, then I guess it's not so useless. But if we're talking from a rule-abiding standpoint, Robux is most certainly kind of useless, unless you're a developer who's making money off of Robux, because you're just buying a hat on Roblox. Whoa, you have a cool hat. No way, dude. It's a lot of Robux, but who cares about Robux? Like, if you buy a really expensive non-limited hat, for example, and it never goes limited, and you know that, and you spend 100,000 on it, for example, it's just 100,000 that's useless. You're not gonna really get anything out of it, so what? Like, it just doesn't make sense sometimes, and honestly, I've been in that exact same situation where I'm just like, whoa, this is a very expensive item that I think looks kind of cool. I'm gonna spend all this money on it, and, the W Ink Shades are a perfect example. 9,500 Robux that I spent, and it never went limited, and I also got deleted, so either way, it's gone, but I was going off on a tangent there, but I definitely agree. Unless you're a developer, there's no real point in trying to get a ton of Robux, because you're not really going to be able to do anything with it. And in a way, Robux kind of hinders your experience if you start buying all these game passes and stuff. Like, if you go crazy with it. Like, I remember I sold maybe 20,000 worth of limiteds, and I managed to get like 16,000 Robux after the fees, just to buy a game pass in a game, and I have yet to play that game after I bought that game pass, for one reason and one reason only, because I was only grinding that game while I was selling those items in order to get the thing that I wanted. and that of course being a car in Ultimate Driving. So the creators of Ultimate Driving made a lot of money off that. I'm going off on a complete tangent, but yeah, I just agree. Uh, moving on though to Jan Games, Roblox is better without tickets. Very, very unpopular opinion. A lot of people still think that tickets are good. Personally, I feel as though Roblox is most certainly better without tickets because, I mean, Roblox is actually worth something now. Like, when you think about it, getting tickets and just trading it every day for, you know, 1 Robux every day, it adds up, especially if you have multiple accounts. That goes from 365 a year to 720 to whatever is higher than, or 365 higher than 720. You get my point. It's just a lot of Robux every time you make a new account, sign in, get your 10 tickets, move it to a new account, whatever. I feel like it's just much better off without tickets, even though, again, there's no real free currency, and therefore not a lot of people really have different outfits. But I don't know, it just makes it better, you know. But moving on to the next comment from That One Fish. Arthro is not as bad as people are making it out to be. And I kind of have to agree, but I also have to disagree here. I don't really like Arthro. It just doesn't really fit in. I've been saying this. And it's not horrible. It's not going to be the end of Roblox as we all know it. But I definitely feel as though Arthro is not as good as some people are trying to make it out to be either. It's pretty just kind of silly, honestly. Like, I don't know, I just don't really like Arthro, and I don't even know if the general community likes Arthro anymore if they don't. I started to see a shift, because someone made a Twitter poll, and it ended up being like a 50-50 split of people liking it and disliking it. And if that's the case, it's a lot better than when it was first, you know, when people first started giving their thoughts on it. So I feel like the general consensus has kind of changed, and now a lot of people are like, Arthro is alright, whatever. But moving on to the next comment from DJ OCR, they should re-add the delete button item, or delete item button, whoops. Personally, I think it's good gone, but some people want it back. So you're kind of commenting something that you don't believe in, but I don't really care. I'll talk about it anyway, because this is a pretty good topic. So the delete item button has been removed from Roblox for quite a while, and I think it should come back personally, but I feel like there's no real reason in removing the delete item button. Like, it's just, you know, hey, I don't really want this item anymore, I'm gonna just get rid of it. And I don't see why anyone would really not want that item to exist, or not item, but that button to exist for any kind of reason, because, you know, if someone gets into your account and deletes something, Roblox is gonna roll it back anyway, so it's not really like a horrible thing that's never gonna come back or anything. But I feel as though the delete item button had a use in a way. Like, if you guys don't remember, I actually cleared my inventory of a lot of 2018, 2019 things just to get the cool old stuff that I had on my other account back. And, you know, now that I can't delete items, I can't do this. And, I can't delete my Arthro package either. Because if you guys don't remember, I actually deleted my entire Arthro package, and then I emailed support because it claimed I still owned it, so it was really weird, but they never helped. So I don't know. It's just a really interesting situation. I don't know why they would remove the delete item button, but they did for whatever reason they had, and it's not coming back, it seems. And that sucks. But moving on to the last comment of today from Seblime. Roblox doesn't really deserve the stigma outsiders, in quotes, give it. And I kind of agree. Roblox is a pretty cool platform, game, whatever you want to call it. And I don't think there's that much wrong with Roblox. And a lot of people are just like, oh, it's Roblox, haha. It's where oof came from. It's a horrible game, haha. No, I feel like it's not really that bad, and a lot of people who just say that probably don't even know what this game is. So I don't know. I feel like the stigma people give to Roblox is kind of bad. I feel like it's a pretty good game overall, even though there are some oopsie doopsies that they do. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about any of these down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.